All right, today's market recap is for March 21st through March 25th. Here we have the market action for this week, starting here on the 21st, going through the 25th. You can see that we're in a bit of a top range bound market. There are some intermediate trends which we'll identify, and during the week we went ahead and set some support resistances and some trend lines where some nice trades were likely to happen. Starting with the 21st, you can see where price came down. We set our support resistance on the 18th, which was Friday of the previous week, and it touched right off of there. We had a nice signal there. Also, we had our trend line hit. We had a nice signal at the top there. Now, reminder, these aren't the only trades we've taken in the room. These are a type of trade based on market action, price action, and volatility, and obviously support resistance with trend line analysis. As Monday continued, we reached a high here, which is where we set our resistance. Market opened on Tuesday, where we had a signal right there at the top, which came down nicely, and we did not set this particular trend line until Thursday. So we just ignore this right now till we get to right here, which is Thursday, and that's where I went ahead and set that. Okay, but it's here so you can see it. After Tuesday, we went ahead and set a support resistance line here, and we also set one right here. Here we have Wednesday. We had a very range bound market, where we went ahead and set a support resistance line right here at 4094. Again, this is the 60 euro futures market. So coming up on Thursday is where we begin to set our trend lines. I noticed an intermediate trend forming, and also we had a nice touch right off of our support line, which we set on Wednesday for a nice trade there. Went ahead and set our trend line here, and almost a pitchfork style, when we had the highs here on Thursday, I went ahead and set that as well, that trend line. As you can see, it was supported. We didn't take a trade here, but it was supported that the trend line was correct. So what we're going to be looking for here next week is some sort of activity within these two trend lines, and then we're going to try to utilize whatever support resistance lines we have here, or ones that will be forming during the trading week of next week. Here we had a nice activity right around the trend lines and the support resistance lines. We had a trade here, we had a trade here, and we had a trade here. These trades were difficult to take, though. They were very fast. You needed to be ready to pull the trigger. It was a very volatile market at this particular time, and you needed to be ready to take that trade. A much slower trade that happened on Friday was the one right here at 1.4095 entry, and that was coming off the support line, which we drew back on Wednesday, and we had a nice trade there. This is a 15-minute chart, but if we were to go ahead and blow this down a little bit here, you can see some of these trades that we had right here. The one on Tuesday, and then here we had one on the 24th, which I believe was Thursday, and then here the three that I was talking about that were very fast trades. Let's try to blow this out a little bit more for you here, and you can see how the high volatility here made it very necessary for you to be these long wicks. Indicate a very fast moving market, a lot of quick buying and selling going on in a narrow range. And as the market continued, we had a nice signal right there. That was a great signal. And going back to our 15-minute chart, Here we go. All right, so what we're going to be doing is looking for trades happening in or around these support resistance lines and these trend lines here, and as the market progresses, we will include a few more. Now, we usually set our support resistance lines. I usually do it based on a 15-minute chart. It gives you, kind of filters out all the non-important highs and lows. So anyway, this is where we sit right now. We have adequate volatility for a lot of good trades here. Market has been one of the better markets I've seen in a very, very long time, and we should have a good trading week next week. All right.